producer of the film. And we always tour with our films because we started as a band. Many years ago, we started making just record albums and touring around the world. And we thought that since we started making films, we would do the same thing with the films. So instead of making a record album and touring and playing on radio, we make movies and we come to cinemas, play a few songs, and show the movies. So that's how we tour now. That's our life, just week after week, month after month.
And luckily we love it. We've been doing it for a long time.
27 years, ladies and gentlemen.
27
We've been touring
years.
together for 27 years. So I think that deserves a little respect. So,
Oh, does anyone need translation? Raise your hand. Don't be shy. Is it
I
okay?
think you kind of understand
Okay.
the 27
Ça fait
and
27 ans qu'ils font leur tournée et qu'ils jouent de la musique avant leur film et ils sont toujours sur la route et ils voyagent de partout dans le monde entier.
Right?
you got it great. Thank you.
So-
Thank you very much.
Michael and I, we met in Los Angeles. Has anyone been to Los Angeles?
LA. Okay.
Yeah?
Good.
Okay, a couple people. Michael and I, way back in 1989, we were both playing at a music club on the Sunset Strip, right on Sunset and Laurel Canyon. Some of you know that famous place, right? So we were both playing in a music club. We didn't know each other, and we ended up getting together and writing a song,
A love song.
a love song,
And what happens when you write a love song?
right?
You go on tour for 27 years.
That's what happened.
That's what
But
happens.
actually, a year after we met, we decided to quit our jobs in Los Angeles and sell everything we had, and we bought 2 one-way tickets to Amsterdam. We knew one guy living there, and our dream was to travel and play music, you know, just to see what would happen.
And 27 years later, we're still just seeing what's going to happen.
That's
We
true.
really don't know from week to week what's happening, really. Now it's a little more organized. It's a few weeks ahead or months ahead, but it's very nomadic, and it's very like sort of gypsy lifestyle. We just keep going and going. So we're going to just play a few songs for you before we show the film. And this is one of our older songs. Unfortunately, it never goes out of style. It's called "The World Is Mad," or the Monkey Song. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. One morning at the dawn of man, a bunch of monkeys sat around in the sand. It was heaven, grooming, picking fleas. They were happy.
They were simple.
They were monkeys. One of the ape men picked up a rock. He nodded his head as he got his first thought. He measured the weight. He felt it was sharp.
Time for Eden to end and mankind to start.
Hey, 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 said the big brown ape to the monkey man. Hey, 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 you know those little red apes that we can't stand? Hey, 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 I got a jagged rock and a beauty of a plan. Hey, 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 bang, bang, the world is mad. Time marches on as it often does. We see a bunch of naked apes with gas masks and guns in a bloody, muddy trench with barbed wire around.
When it's over, no one knows what it was all about.
Move right along to a similar time of weak resolve and the Maginot Line, when a damn good performer reaches millions of ears
And tells them exactly what they want to hear.
Hey, 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 well, it makes perfect sense what the Chancellor says. Hey, 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 well, his methods are tough, but it's strong medicine. Hey, 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 you've got nothing to fear if you're a decent man. Hey, 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 bang, bang, the world is mad.
a Korean, an Indian, an African who were afraid of each other and afraid of us too. Picked up the phone, they called toll-free to the Pentagon and said, pretty please, I'll take 100 M1s and some M16s and as many rocket launchers as you can squeeze into a C-14 transport plane. Well, I want one of those. Have a nice day.
And across the water in a Chinese junk sat a Taiwan general who was in a funk, 'cause we armed all his neighbors but forgot about him. So we offered the same, but he said, forget it, Jim.
So we called up the French and he said, bonjour.
I'll take 100 jet fighters and some caviar.
And some nice napalm.
And a dry red wine.
And a case of nerve gas,
If you don't mind. Hey, well, the gambling man is back again. Hey, he's got a bloodstained dice and a stack of cash. Hey, he's betting we're as dumb as great granddad. Hey, bang, bang, the world is mad. The world is mad. The world is mad. The world is mad.
Cha, cha, cha.
So,
Thanks. Well, it's really exciting for us to be in Paris. This is the very first time we've ever been in a cinema in Paris and in France. We've actually never showed a movie in a cinema in France before. So thank you for coming.
it took us 27 years to get here, but here we are.
Right.
You know, it's funny. I needed a chair backstage, and they had this thing that says Groucho on it. You know Groucho Marx?
Yeah.
But do you guys know how he got his name? A lot of people don't know. Groucho, there's a thing that performers carry when they're touring. It's called a grouch bag. You know, when you're a grouch, it means you don't trust anybody. And a grouch bag has got all your money in it from the show. And he would never take it off. Because, you know, they were working night after night in some very funky towns back in those days. So he had his money bag with him the whole time because he didn't want to, you know, sometimes they had to leave in the middle of the night or something quickly. And that's how he got his name, Groucho, because he always had that grouch bag. I don't know if you knew that, but I just read a book right before the tour about those guys. Fantastic people.
But I want to thank, you know, one of the reasons we're here in Paris is because the movie you're about to see was co-produced and distributed by a very special company that has an office here in Paris. They're called Under the Milky Way.
They're French.
They're French. And so we're really grateful to them for putting this together for us.
And they had really good lunches at their office.
Yeah, that's
That's
the best
also why
part.
we're real excited about that.
That's why we like them. So, as you know, Michael and I love to travel. You know, even after 27 years, it's still very romantic and exciting to get on a train and go somewhere. Because in LA, we're always in our car, right? So we love traveling by train and by boat and, you know, by plane when we have to. I love to fly, but I think train is more interesting for me since I didn't grow up with it.
But this
So-
is a boat song.
This is a boat song. And so we have been lucky enough to go to India 6 times. Who's been to India? Anyone? Yes?
A
Not
few.
so many.
Not
It's
so
funny
many.
whenever we're in Germany and we ask who's been to India, like half the room will raise their hands.
Well, we notice there's always Australians and Germans, no matter where you go, traveling. For some reason, I know they like where they live, but they like to travel.
Right?
So we see them everywhere. But we do see French, but not as much as you'd think.
Not as much. But anyways, we love spending time in India, and a lot of times in between the tours, we'll go for 6 months at a time. And we really go to take a break to work on new movie ideas, new song ideas. So we were staying in Kashmir on a really big houseboat. And we took a little rowboat on a lake called Dal Lake. And all the lotus flowers were in bloom. It was so beautiful. So that inspired this next song. We picked up the tabla drums in India. The Michael is playing. This song is called Lotus. We work all day, we act like slaves to find ourselves a home. We search for gold beneath the mud. Oh, Lotus, bring us spring. Will we blossom, Lotus, before time claims us? Will we blossom, Lotus, before time claims us? Time claims us. We tune our lives in black and white. The color hurts our eyes. We sell our dreams for packaged rhymes. We're choking on our pride. Will we blossom, Lotus, before time claims us? Will we blossom, Lotus, before time claims us? Time claims us. Time claims us. Will I rise like a wave of fate, wash away shadows of ignorance? Will I rise like a wave of fate, cast away castles of desire? Will I rise like a wave of love, melt into grains of truth and beauty? We bind ourselves with puppet strings. We're tangled by surprise. We'd reach the stars, we'd dance if we could recognize. Will we blossom, Lotus, before time claims us? Will we blossom, Lotus, before time claims us? Will we blossom, Lotus, before time claims us? Time claims us. All right, thank you. Hey, I would love to take a photo with everybody. What do
Yeah,
you
that's a
think?
good idea. Let's get in here. Let's
Right?
do it.
Can we
We'll
take
sit
a
there.
photo
There
with you?
can- Yeah.
Okay,
Can you do
I
that?
think we're gonna sit in the front row,
If you're wanted by the police, just go like that or something.
right?
So let's see. So
But,
yeah, we'll
um,
sit right over here.
But
right
what we're also gonna do,
here.
Michael?
And I'll do a video when
We're
we
gonna,
come
well,
back.
Valentine can do the video, right? What do you think?
Well, I usually direct, but maybe we'll let you do it. Yeah. So just sweep, you know, like when we do the Paris thing, just sweep. Make sure we get everybody on that one.
But
Okay.
do you wanna
And if you
tell
have to
what
do
we're-
two, if you have to do two photos for the picture, I'll just stick them together.
He's a director, right?
I know. I'm always telling people what to do.
Michael, I think though before the photo, you should tell everybody about the video, what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Maybe you should before
Let me
you
go
sit
back
down
on
and get all
stage.
comfortable.
Now I'm back on stage. So
Right.
Basically, what we're doing in every town is we're having the audience say the name of the town. We have like Los Angeles, Hollywood, San Diego, London, Paris. We have about 50 or 60 of these already. And this is the first Paris one. So this is good. And you guys will definitely make the cut. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them all together, one after the other in a little video. So if you guys are enthusiastic and you're not too like we want the happy French, not the depressed French. So that way. So if you're that way, then we'll definitely make the cut.
Right? So when Michael yells action, we go,
Yeah.
Paris!
Yeah, Paris, like that. Okay.
Do we say Paris or do we say Paris?
You say it in your own way.
However you want.
The French way.
Right?
Sounds better.
I think you should hold the happy face pillow. I think I'm going to sit in the front row.
You sit in front?
Yeah. Do you want to sit
Lighting
in the
good
front row? Okay. All right. Everybody ready? First we'll do a photo, okay?
Okay, here's the
first.
photo part. Okay.
Okay.
Now look at the nice man with the camera. Yeah. Well, that's just a photo. That's a photo. Yeah. Okay. And now the video.
Or do we need another photo? We good on the photo?
Video. Okay. Now the video. So tell us when you're rolling.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Hold on. He turned the camera off. Hold on. So tell me when you're rolling. You rolling?
Is it flashing?
Is it rolling? Because I'll edit it. Don't worry. That's okay. You rolling? For sure?
1 second. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right.
Let me see.
Okay.
Now, how many times do you applaud for an American taking a photograph? Ask yourself this question. Let me just see. I want to make sure that it's there.
Okay.
Sorry,
yeah.
I like I said, I usually do
See,
it myself.
he's got to do this on set, right? Make sure you have it before you say we're moving on.
We call
right?
it checking the gate.
Hey, sounds good. Is it good?
No, you cut off the beginning.
No.
Seriously?
Yeah, you did. No, sorry.
Yeah.
One more time. Still look. Seriously, look. You gotta let it roll. Watch.
Okay. We'll
This is our
try it
first
again.
picture together, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
okay.
my first one.
So you let it roll. Now it's rolling. So just leave it rolling.
So we
Leave it
want
rolling.
you guys to
One more time.
know what it's like on a movie set because you do things about 25 times,
Did you
right?
turn it off?
Over and over and over,
Hey,
right?
is it running? You didn't
So-
touch it, did you? Yeah, it's running. That means it's running.
Okay, so actually,
Sit.
Michael's gonna yell action, and then we'll go
Yeah.
Paris.
Ready? I'll say action.
Okay.
You ready?
You hold the pillow this
Now,
time.
here's the part.
Film boxes. Tonight, this is the first time we're actually putting our instruments on top of film boxes, which is kind of fun because
They weigh a ton.
They're
I'm sorry,
heavy.
but 35 millimeter film is so heavy and beautiful, but it's really
it's heavy, right?
it's really nice that we don't have to carry around 7 film cans.
You know, since we travel by train, we can't carry tables around with us, right? We have our instruments. So it's kind of fun because when we tour cinemas, you never know what they're going to have. Sometimes we sit on top of a table. You never know. But I like these. So now we're going to do a sing-along. Since you guys are all warmed up.
Yes, you're all ready to go. There are 3 little words to this song. Very simple. And they are...
The words are brand new me. Can you guys say that?
Brand new me. That's it.
I see a brand new me.
I see a brand new me. Very simple.
You got it.
A positive psychological message.
Yes. It goes like this.
2, 3.
I'm gonna change like Superman. Step in the booth and make a plan. Man, oh man, I'm gonna shed this skin I'm in. What do you see inside of me? Without my skin.
That's your part. A brand new me. I can see the lips moving, but I don't
A
hear
little
it.
bit louder.
A brand new me. That's it. I see a brand new me. I see a brand new me. Beautiful. The color of my eyes. Where do I begin? Halloween disguise that I'm hiding in.
Here we go.
A brand new me.
You got it.
Sounds great. A brand new me. This is good. A brand new me. I see a brand new me.
Mini guitar solo. Nice and loud.
A brand new me.
That's right. Sounds good.
A brand new me. A brand new me. I see a brand new me.
I'm gonna change
Of my
like Superman. Step in the
Where
booth
do I
and make a
begin?
plan. Hello, man. I'm gonna shed this skin I'm in.
That I'm hiding
Last time.
in a brand new me. A brand new me. A brand new me. I see a brand new me.
I'm gonna change like Superman.
Who said Parisians are not nice? Come on. Look at you guys. You're so nice.
Right?
So we're going to do one more sing-along because now you're,
One last
you're
song.
warmed up. Now,
That-
you remember those little pieces of paper they gave you when you came in? Can you fish those out?
Yes.
Because it's got the lyrics on it. It's a little more words. It's a little complicated,
Right?
even for
But
us.
before that, we want to tell them about a contest we're having, right?
That's right. So get those things ready, and then we'll get ready for the last song. It's the last song. But we wanted to tell you guys about the contest that we have. A contest. So we decided, since we're making these films, this is our sixth feature film that we've made, our sixth feature. And we are about to make our seventh feature film very soon. And also we're very happy that we're going to continue on with Under the Milky Way, our fantastic French co-producer distributor. They're fantastic people. And so we are going to do the next movie with them. Now the reason I'm telling you about the movie is because we decided to involve more people in the process. Here's how it works. We have a contest. Well, the name of the contest says it all. The name of the contest is the You Can Be a Star contest. You Can Be a Star contest. Basically, all you have to do to get in the contest is sign our email list so that we can tell you when the new movies come out, when we're ready to go. If you sign the email list in a way that we can read, that's the difficult part. A lot of times people scratch it so fast I cannot understand it. But if you sign up carefully and I can read it, then we will put you in a big hat. We put your names in a hat. And before every movie, we pull 4 names out of the hat, and I put those people somewhere in the movie. Now, I also write the movies, and so I can usually write a part for you, even if you think you're not talented. I can usually figure out a way to make you seem like you're talented for a few seconds.
Movie magic.
It's movie magic. So it's a lot of fun, actually, for us to figure out what to do with the people. And anyway, the new movie is coming out, probably about 2 years from now. Actually, it'll be ready, or a year and a half.
We're going to film it next summer.
We're filming it next summer, and we'll be very close to here. We may even film in Paris, so it'll be easy to put you guys in it. The name of the new movie is called, the new film is called 36 Husbands. And it's about 3 girls who are spies, basically. It's a comedy, a romance comedy. And these 3 spy girls, who are very good at kung fu as well, go around the world making trouble for 36 husbands. That's basically how it works out. So just so you know, you're the first audience to ever hear that title, because we just unveiled it yesterday. So
First cinema,
see if you
first
can remember
audience.
that for a year and a half, and then you'll know the movie's ready. So please sign up on the break. This is our last song. So after this song, we're going to take a little break so you can sign the You Could Be a Star contest. Very important. Then we're going to just take 5 minutes so you can get a Coke or whatever, a drink, whatever, and then we're going to watch the film.
Right.
Okay?
So
now-
before we sing this last song, the Black Cat song, I'm going to teach it to you. I'm going to teach you the chorus. And this song that we're going to sing, did you tell them it's in the movie?
It's in the
movie you're about to watch.
Now, somebody else sings it, not us, in the film, but we basically wrote it like all the songs. And there's one thing in the lyrics, the KaDeWe, we talk about, a thing called the KaDeWe. That's a department store. That's a store for very rich people to go and spend all their money in Berlin. KaDeWe. So you'll see that in the lyrics. And you all know what a mink coat is, right? Mink is the fur coat, right? Okay. So that's the 2 things sometimes trip people up. So
Okay,
she's
so
going to teach you the
please
words. Let's practice.
sing after me. It goes like this. Lead a black cat to the water, and he'll take himself a drink. Lead a black cat to the water, and he'll take himself a drink. Lead a fat cat to the KaDeWe, and he'll wrap himself in mane.
Repeat. I'll lead a fat cat to the KaDeWe, and he'll wrap himself in mane. Sounding good so far?
Lead a black cat to the water, and 1 will get you 5.
I'll lead a black cat to the water, and 1 will get you 5.
If the fat cat catches the black cat there, skin that cat alive.
If the fat cat catches the black cat there, skin that cat alive. Sounded real good. So now you know it. So now let's do it.
Got it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. City's like a jungle with beasts both fierce and mild. You got rats and dogs and cats declawed, so they keep that sofa nice. Well, it's true, Berlin's a city, but there's more than meets the eye. There's something in the air, my friends, that keeps us sane and high. I lead a black cat to the water, and will take himself a drink. That's right. I lead a fat cat to the KaDeWe, and will wrap himself in mink. I lead a black cat to the water, and 1 will get you 5. If the fat cat catches the black cat, there is skin that cat alive. Great, that's it. Now Berlin is every bit as fine as New York, Paris, Bel Air. But the difference is you can live around here without being a millionaire. You can bike across the city, espresso's 80 cents. You can take your friend to dinner without blowing all the rent. But our city's under siege, my friends, from the bored and ruthless rich. And they're buying up our city blocks just to satisfy their itch. I'll lead a black cat to the water, and he'll take himself a drink. Lead a fat cat to the KaDeWe, and he'll wrap himself in mane. I'll lead a black cat to the water, and 1 will get you 5. gonna take himself a drink. Lead a fat cat to the cottage and wrap himself in mink. Lead a black cat to the water, and one will get you 5. If the fat cat catches the black cat, there he'll skin that cat alive.
To Milan, Italy with us next and sing with us, okay?
Come on, we're on a train Monday morning. Just show up at the station. We'll all get on. We'll go
together.
So,
well, we just wanted to let you guys know. So we're going to take a short break, maybe 15 minutes at the most, so you can go get a drink. You can sign the email list. We have some stickers for you. Remain calm, share your banana stickers. So come take a sticker.
Yeah,
and
they're all here.
Just to let you guys know,
remain calm, share your bananas. Just take them.
We have some postcards you can take as well.
The most important thing, the You Can Be a Star contest, right here.
Right?
Your destiny is waiting right here.
Right? And just to let you know, we have 3 things with us tonight. This is the soundtrack from the movie. It has the Black Cat song. We have a Best of Bright Blue Gorillas CD with like 23 songs. And we have our last movie. It's called Go with Le Flow. We made the movie in Berlin. It's in French and German with English subtitles. So everything is €5. So if you want something, just come see us.
Tell us.
Right?
But the most important thing truly is the contest. Please sign up. Because I see some faces that I could definitely use in here. So come sign up. So we're just take 15 minutes. So come on up, sign up.